This marked shiny Tatsugiri is normally impossible to obtain. During the 7 Stars on Dozo event, which you could get from August 26th to August 8th, Tatsugiri will have outbreaks in Paldea, Kitakami, and the Blueberry Academy, which allowed a very specific mark to be on this Gen 9 Pokemon. For those of you that played Sword and Shield, you may have seen the Misty Weather condition, which hasn't been available anywhere in Scarlet and Violet. Well, with typical gameplay in mind at least. It turns out that this weather condition happens in very specific locations in Kitakami, typically near the outskirts of the map. So given that you can get a Tatsugiri outbreak near one of these locations, that means that the Misty Mark for a limited time can be caught on the specific Tatsugiri form. If you want more information on these locations and the entire process itself, I'm going to link y'all to JFlash's video, which without it, I wouldn't have known about this at all. So, let's go ahead and get into the hunt. First, I looked around the map looking at different locations, trying to find the most accessible location for spawning Pokemon and likely outbreak locations. And I found a little shiny while trying to find my spot. I used date skipping to reload the available outbreaks to try and get one as close as possible to one of my spots. I was really liking this spot here east of Fellhorn Gorge. It's got a nice spot to land on after flying, and you can just look down at all the Pokemon as they spawn in. After a few minutes of date skipping, I finally found an outbreak that spawns them perfectly when standing on this specific rock. I made a sandwich to get Tidal Power level 3 and a smaller boost on our already insane event shiny odds, cleared a few of the Tatsugiri, and started hunting. This is the kind of route I would want to do, as you want the Pokemon to spawn after you have landed on the rock, as any spawns before that could not have the Misty Mark. My first shiny Tatsugiri was marked, and I was thinking it was going to be an incredibly short hunt. Catching it, it was not the Misty Mark, but actually it was personality marked with the Calmness mark. This wasn't what I was looking for, but I will gladly take this one as well. The next shiny wasn't marked, so I threw a quick ball at it just to snag up another shiny. The next Tatsugiri had a mark, so I caught it in a Safari Ball, which was my intended ball that I wanted to get this Tatsugiri in, and checking it was the lunchtime mark. I made another sandwich as the other one had expired and quickly found this marked Tatsugiri, which I caught in the Safari Ball. Checking the mark, it is in fact the Misty Mark. This was a pretty fun and fast hunt. I'm definitely planning on hunting for more of these Misty Mark shinies in Kitakami, the hunt itself taking only about an hour and 30 minutes to do. I love that this is possible, and it makes me think of all of the other event Pokemon slightly differently, thinking that a Scarlet and Violet Misty Mark Pokemon could only be available for a limited time. It's not necessarily anything too important to lose sleep over not having, but it is a fun item to stick into a collection of those that want it. Let me know if you have any Misty Mark shinies in Scarlet and Violet, and I hope you have a great day.